Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 16 Ultimate Team game, and say hello to my little friend, 99 overall, Chris Johnson. Guys, you guys gotta check out these stats. You guys can read, you guys can tell, this guy is a beast. 100 speed, easily the fastest running back in MUT this year. I'm so excited to use this guy. Also, you guys might notice Michael Vick is gone and Peyton Manning is at quarterback. And on the first play, instead of giving it to CJ2K, we give it to Isaac Bruce from Peyton Manning. And look at Bruce go, picking up a block, and now he needs the speed to take it all the way. Could have used some of Chris Johnson's speed on that one, as you guys see Chris Johnson's 100 acceleration, 100 speed on display right there into the end zone. And that's the power of Chris Johnson. Even though it was a 4-yard run, we just got in there so quickly. I like to believe part of that had to do with CJ2K. We skipped the fourth down because my opponent doesn't really do much on his drive, and he actually ends up quitting after this game, so that was a pretty quick win for us. But we're not going to end the video on that one game, so I'm going to take you guys to a different game, the game that happened right afterwards. But the game that happened right afterwards is against the same guy. He rage quit. He tried to, make sure he ducked the matchup. He didn't want to go against us. He felt that game was over. Yet he researches and he finds us right back. So let's see how long he lasts in the game this time. Let's see if he uses whatever information he built up from that last game, even though there's only like 7 plays combined to help him win this one. But right now, it's all Charles Woodson all day long, trying to break away from Bridgewater and getting to the 4-yard line. That's just the power of 99 Charles Woodson as we give it to Chris Johnson. Pretty much no safety makes that play besides Charles Woodson. You see Manning actually gets stuffed. So third down, we're just going to have to run a pitch with Chris Johnson. Absolutely unfair. 100 speed. That's a crib call all day long, man. I mean, come on. I probably should never done that. That's just not fair. But we had to get the touchdown either way. We were kind of struggling right there. Scoring from 1 yard out is not that hard, but when you run the pitch with CJ2K, that's pretty much GG. As you see, he comes out passing, hasn't solved our defense yet, and it continues. Teddy Bridgewater eats dirt right there. Second down, sending the pressure, but he's got time to throw downfield. Calvin Johnson gets the catch in double coverage, and Bridgewater's finally on the board, and now he's starting to run the ball with Todd Gurley, trying to make use of the good field position he has. Second down, Bridgewater's got time to roll out, use that mobility and find the open man, but it doesn't get him the first down. Now a key third down. He runs hurry up here. We try to come out in some lockup man coverage, but he's able to burn it easily with the tight end and get a touchdown and tie the game up. So like I mentioned, Michael Vick is not the quarterback anymore. It's Peyton Manning. He's our temporary quarterback while he's still on the All Broncos team. I don't really feel like using Vick anymore. I like Manning. I'm more of a pocket passer myself, and right here we stay in the pocket and we find the open man wide open again is Isaac Bruce, and Isaac Bruce is eating up against this poor guy. Just when he tied the game up, we take the lead right back in one play. And really, you guys know I'm not really much of a scrambler at quarterback. I just stay in the pocket and try to make good reads. I don't always make good reads, but I try to, as we got this guy kind of in a box right now. Can't really find anyone open. He gets knocked down and trying to escape the pressure as he runs the ball with David Johnson. So yeah, we got Manning, or we got Manning quarterback instead of Vick, and we got Chris Johnson. So Chris Johnson is the new franchise. He's the guy we're trying to watch make plays. As you guys see, Vaughn Miller might be the franchise. I'll give you my whole heck of a pass rush on third down, easily beating his man like it was the Super Bowl. As you guys see, we run the punt back. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give you my whole team of he returned the kick." I don't know if you guys heard that through his Connect or whatever. This guy was talking through his mic. I'm pretty sure he was a fan, and you guys will be able to hear him a little bit more throughout the video. As you guys see, we run a screen pass with Chris Johnson. We haven't seen Chris Johnson hit the home run yet. It's third down and 1. We cut it back with CJ2K, and that might be the closest thing we've seen so far. But that's only because we haven't been on the field too much as we run the flea flicker. Now, let's see what Chris Johnson can do. So far, I like what I just feel like the electricity from using a 99 Chris Johnson. He just feels different from anyone I've used. As you see Isaac Bruce cutting it to the outside and almost getting a first down out of a play I really didn't think would get much. It was just a drag route. See Chris Johnson third down. Look at him with that speed hitting the edge as only a 100 speed running back can do. I'm not trying to hype him up, guys. Honestly, this guy just feels way different from anyone I've used at the running back position. It makes the game fun, man. Like, everybody's got almost the same speed at running back. All the legend running backs have like 94 speed. See Cam Newton at running back. After catching a ball, he throws one to Isaac Bruce, who continues to tear up the defense. Then third down. Look at the cutback inside by Chris Johnson. Of course, you can't sleep on that acceleration to help him get into the end zone. But I forgot what I was saying before. Let's just get back into the second down because right now we're starting to take control of this game. Luke Kuechly with the pick. There's a reason why Luke Kuechly's still on this team, by the way. And look at Chris Johnson go. Just dancing around. This man's going to be dancing on the stars pretty soon if he keeps it up. As you see, we come out passing, trying to keep him honest with some passing plays. But right now, he's got some lockdown man coverage, nothing open. And there's the difference between Michael Vick and Peyton Manning. But watch this run. Third down. Chris Johnson spin move to the outside. It's laggy, but it doesn't matter. 28 yards for number 28 on third down, and we scored a touchdown. And you guys watch that back. Peyton Manning got destroyed by Joey Porter. It's hilarious. You got to go back and check it out. He was the guy that helped us get the block to get the touchdown, but he sacrificed a lot to give us that touchdown. So shout out to Peyton Manning out there. I don't know if Michael Vick would have done that. Peyton Manning's a team player. I like him for that. You guys see 10 seconds left. He's trying to run a screen, trying to score some points before half, and he will, but he's doing it for the wrong team. Comeback player of the year, Eric Berry, making his impact felt in this one, and we're up 35-7. It looked like he was ready to give us a game, but now we've just blown this one wide open as he runs a screen with Sheldon Richardson. Fullback Sheldon Richardson right before half, and he almost broke out of a night train lane tackle. Don't ask me how, as he kicks it off to us. I'm surprised he didn't onside kick to start the game off, but he might just be conceding the defeat. So right now it's all about building on the Chris Johnson highlight reel. Look at us cutting it back. Look at how filthy this guy is running the ball, man. I'm telling you, I'm not hyping this up. I'm having a lot of fun with this card. The cutbacks are real with this guy. You can just cut it back 100 acceleration. It makes the running game that much more fun since you have so many more options. Second down and 1. How about this option downfield? Isaac Bruce again. Whoop! Oh, that guy stood no chance one-on-one against Bruce, and we're in the end zone. It's 42-7, and this guy might be ready to quit out again, unfortunately. Poor guy. You know, he quit out the first one. He tried to, avoid exactly what's happening now, and we are just adding on to it. It's an avalanche now. Eric Berry again with the user pick. Chris Johnson again with the fancy footwork. We're not getting that 50-yard touchdown. We got a 28-yard one, but you just got to check out these moves, man. No one else can do it. This guy just juking left and right. Maybe I'm hitting one too many jukes in some of these runs, but man, can he blame me? This guy, you just want to try to hit the home run, and that's what Chris Johnson was in the season. He hit 2,000 yards, and we try to run a halfback pass, but it goes nowhere. He didn't always hit the home run. You just kept on feeding him the ball, waiting for him to break out the big play, and that's what happened on that 3rd down and 10. Even on 3rd down and 10, we still gave him the ball. As you guys see, we play pretty conservative right here. We take a field goal. Not really in the mood to, run the score, anything like that, because this guy was a subscriber. We're not going to do any crazy stuff. I was trying to do, fun stuff like halfback passes, but that's about it. The halfback passes and Chris Johnson's going to be the way, but towards the end of this game, my guy completely gave up. You guys see 2nd down and 25. He's in the pocket just trying to toss it up. This was his best play of the game, throwing it to Calvin Johnson, but not even that's working. On 3rd down, Lawrence Taylor somehow came in unblocked, man. I swear, I don't know anything about nanos, but that guy came in absolutely unblocked. And after that, my guy absolutely gave up. You're going to hear him through his mic. He basically starts coming out on field goal block and stuff like that, and he's like, can you score 100 points in this video, Cookie Boy? Actually, hold up, listen right here.
Does Cookie Boy break 100 points? And if you're watching this, drop a like, subscribe.
So yeah, that is what he just absolutely conceded the game, but he didn't quit the game. He actually decided to try to let me score 100 points. So I called his bluff out. I decided, let's run Hail Mary. If he's gonna come out in goal line, we'll audible to or verticals, not Hail Mary, and we'll try to score 100, I guess. He moves this guy out the way, and it's going to take us a long time to try to get to 100. We might not be able to run the ball anymore with Chris Johnson, but with 2:33 left, we need to score 60 or 57 points to go over 156 to get exactly 100. 56 is 8 touchdowns, but we have to account for the fact that this guy was trying to score safeties for us. As you guys see, he's returning the kick, except he's returning the kick backward and he scores a safety. He really wants us to score 100 points. I don't know why. I don't know if he wants to make this a fancy video like he was saying, leave a like on the video, whatever the heck he was talking about, but like I said, I'm calling his bluff out, man. I'm gonna see if he lets us score 100. We're at 70 right now with 2 minutes left. There might not be enough time. There's probably not enough time to score 100. Even if we score a touchdown every single play and he gets a safety, it's gonna be hard to acquire 28 points, and really, I'm not feeling doing the 100 points, especially like that. It's kind of a tainted thing, but like I said, I was going to call his bluff, but he didn't come out on goal line anymore. So I was like, let's just run the ball. Chris Johnson, see what we could do. Try to make another highlight run, hitting the back juke. And Chris Johnson almost gets a 1st down. So 4th down and 1, you know who the ball's going to. The bell carrier right here, Chris Johnson, and of course he's got the speed to outrun. I believe that's Thomas Davis off the edge and get the first down. He called his timeouts there for some reason, and then he came back out in field goal block. So, I mean, I'm not going to run the ball into that front. Might as well throw it. I tried to run it before. It didn't work. So I was like, let's just throw it. We're at 79 points now. I'm not going for 2. I'm not trying to accelerate the process, but he is. He's going back for his safety, and we're at 81, and after the punt return, after the safety call, we're going to be at 88 at this. And you do the math, we need 2 more touchdowns and 2 more safeties from him. Unless, we go for 2 both times. But we did not do that. So we're at 88. He goes backward. He gets a safety right here. It's a long process, but we're getting pretty close, man. After, once again, the punt return, we throw it to Calvin Johnson. I can throw it to whoever I want to. I'm just picking different receivers, trying to inflate everybody's stats, trying to get everybody a good bonus check in the mail on Monday afternoon. And we're at 97 now. And as he runs backward, that's going to give us 99. So to go over 100 points, all we need is a field goal right here. 7 seconds left, field goal block, throw it to Calvin Johnson, and he's off to the races for 100.
Like on this video.
100. Play the epic music, whatever. It's a tainted 100 points, but we scored it. Yeah, we had some good play calls in that fourth quarter to allow us to get 50-something points. But really, the story of the game is the first 2 and 2.5 quarters, you can say. When we were running the ball with Chris Johnson, this guy is a beast. You guys, I might not get a new running back for the rest of the year, all right? Because this guy, 19 carries for 149 yards, and there was nothing tainted about his rushing yardage. Yeah, leave a like on this video if you guys want to see more Chris Johnson. You guys want to see more Chris Johnson? I'll bring you guys more Chris Johnson tomorrow. I definitely want to use him some more. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe for more, and I'll catch you guys next time.